Hi everyone, Pastor Kris here. How are you? It is Mental Health Awareness Week, and I just wanted to pop on here and talk for a minute to you. As someone who has been on a journey for the last couple of years, someone that I know and love has been on a journey with mental health issues, and so I've had to learn a lot. And I know there's a lot of you out there who are either struggling with mental health issues yourself or someone you know and love is. And I would just like to say, please, you are not alone. I know a lot of people struggling with mental health issues feel like they're alone. They feel like no one gets them. They feel like people don't understand. And a lot of these thoughts can just circulate and just kind of run perpetually in the background. They just kind of loop in there and get stuck in there. And it can be really hard and frustrating to try to help someone in that place. And so I just want to say that, you know what, there is hope. There's a lot of help available. Thank God that there is so much out there now in 2020 for people who are struggling with depression, with anxiety, with suicidal thoughts or tendencies. There's just so much out there now, and the stigma is falling away. But you know what? I think as people who love Jesus, people who follow God, people who believe in healing, people who believe in the supernatural, believe that God does miracles and that He is always present. I think especially for us, we need to hear that just like if you had a physical problem, you would go to a doctor, you would pray for healing, you would believe that God is our healer and has the power to heal and even wants to heal, and you would still go to a doctor because why not? And then, you know, sometimes it's different. Sometimes we think a little differently for mental health issues and we just expect them to go away because sometimes maybe there might not be a very obvious something we can pinpoint, right? But it's really no different in the sense that there are people, there are doctors, there are medications, there are strategies, all kinds of things that can help with mental health. And why would we be more afraid of getting help in that area than we would for our physical body? And I would just suggest that if you would be willing to go to a doctor to get help for your physical body, which I think you should do if you have a physical problem, go to someone who can help your physical body. I think if you have an issue in your mind and emotions, it's prudent to take care of it. I believe that as human beings, we are body, soul, and spirit. And I believe that just treating one of the areas of our whole selves could yield some results. But I think if we tackle a multifaceted problem on many levels, we're more likely to have good success, which is why, in addition to seeing counselors, psychiatrists, psychologists, taking medication, talking to counselors and therapists, and, you know, eating well and getting proper sleep and praying and reading the Bible and encouraging yourself in the Lord and believing for a miracle, I believe we do all of these things. I believe we do it all until we get our supernatural healing, until we get our miracle. We do what we can. We use the tools in our toolkit to get better because we are after life, and we are after life to the fullest. And I believe that God wants you to live your fullest life. I also believe that He will not waste your pain. If you're going through something hard, number one, He is with you. Number two, He has a plan to work it out for your benefit and maybe even someone else's. And so just let that be an encouragement to you. If you need help, if someone you know and love needs help, please follow the links below. There's a phone number that you can call. There is an email where you, or a link you can click to get information. We would love to pray for you. And if you want prayer, you can email us at prayer@bethelwpg.com. You are not alone. Other people do get you. There is hope. Don't suffer in silence. There's hope. There are better days ahead for you. Don't give up.